Have you ever wanted to throw your metal detector in the closet and be done? Today I'm going to share 3 mistakes that I made in the beginning that made me feel the same way. I want to share with you the 3 top mistakes that I made when I first started metal detecting. For me, mistake number 3 was probably the biggest and almost made me give up on the hobby. Also, stick around to the end and I have a special bonus for beginners. Okay, mistake number 1, not learning to use my metal detector properly. When I got my first detector, I was so ready to go out and find things that I pretty much neglected the manual. The only thing I did was I looked in the manual to see how to charge it, how to turn it on, how to set a mode, and then go at it. The truth is, there's a lot of important information in that manual that you really need to look at. In the manual, that's where you're going to learn how to ground balance, how to use discrimination, how to pinpoint, a description of all of the search modes, how to do noise cancels. And there's a lot more in the manual that you really need to take a look at. I was missing out on a lot of my detector's features, and not knowing what features my detector had, it led to a lot of frustration and a general lack of confidence in my detector. Each metal detector is different and has its own settings and features. Without understanding those features and settings, you might miss a lot. It takes hours, and I mean hours, of using your detector to really learn its language and what it's telling you. So here's a few tips. Number 1, actually read the manual. There's a lot of information in there, and there's also some tips that may help you. Number 2, watch YouTube videos. There's a lot of them out there. You might have to sort through some of them, but there's a lot of good tutorials. And number 3, use your own yard as a testing ground and a place to learn, because I spent hours in my yard, and I do mean hours, detecting, and I found a lot of cool stuff. But it's a great place to learn the settings of your detector. You can test out different things with your detector, learn how to dig proper plugs. Here's an idea for you in your yard. Bury some coins or other objects and learn how those objects sound, and also learn what the VDIs on your specific detector are for those objects. You can watch a video of my backyard hunt somewhere. There'll be an info card and it'll be in the description. Okay, so let's move on to mistake number 2, and that's researching permissions or not doing it. I used to head out to just random spots that I had permission to go to and start swinging my detector. Did I find stuff? Yeah. I also found a lot of trash in the process too. But don't underestimate research and gaining the proper permissions. There's a lot to get into with permissions, and I'll probably do a separate video on that at some point. But doing that research is key, and also getting the permission is key. And doing so led me to some really cool relic finds and cool coin finds. As a matter of fact, I was almost a year into the hobby before I ever found my first silver coin. So I just dug this out of the hole, and it looks very clean. And if this is a silver, it's going to be my very first one. Now here's a few tips about research and permissions. Look for places that people gather or walk. Sidewalk curb strips are a great place to hunt. If there was a festival in the area or a carnival or a fair that you have access to, great place for coins and possibly some jewelry drops. Also go to your local parks. Another great place to check. Jewelry finds, coins. There's a lot there. It's going to be a lot of trash, but there's also some good stuff. Take some time to research your area. Whether you know it or not, there could be a lot of history there that you could tap into if you can get the permission to hunt it. I'll give you a good example of that. I went to my local library. I found a book that someone wrote of my area. They talked about old homes, old schools, Then I simply took that information, went to historicareals.com, and I found some of these sites. One of the biggest takeaways from doing your research and getting permissions, though, is make sure you get permission. Just going somewhere and detecting without checking local laws or getting permission from a landowner can get you thrown out real quick. And also, it casts a bad light on the hobby. So don't do it. Now, are you ready for the biggest mistake that I made personally? Here it is: lack of persistence and lack of patience. Metal detecting is not always a quick or easy hobby. Sometimes it leads to a lot of frustration. You're going to dig a lot of trash before you find good things. There were times when I got frustrated and almost gave up too soon.
You have been a pain on this hunt, Mr. Budweiser.
But almost a year into the hobby, I found my first silver coin. Talk about a great feeling. Success in metal detecting comes with patience and persistence. There's going to be times you go out and find nothing but junk. But there are those days where you find that one find that's going to get you so excited.
I might have me a button here, everybody. Oh, it is. Another button. I dug one yesterday. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh gosh. Oh, please tell me this is what it is. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. I just dug a South Carolina button, y'all.
So I encourage you to stick with it. Here's some tips. Always be patient. Keep learning from your experiences and don't give up. Every detector has dry spells, but the thrill of finding something great is worth it. So those are the top 3 mistakes that I made when I started metal detecting. I hope that sharing these with you will help you avoid some of the same pitfalls so that you can enjoy the greatest hobby in the world.
Here's my special bonus for you that I've created. It's the Beginner's United States Coin Finder List. These lists are designed to help you keep track of the coins that you find metal detecting. The United States Coin Finder list consists of 6 columns. The first column lists the coin. The second column is the date range that the coins were minted. The third column is a picture of the obverse side of the coin. The fourth column is a picture of the reverse side of the coin. The fifth column simply says found and includes a checkbox for you to check off the coins as you find them. The sixth column is the date, and that's where you enter the date that you found the coin. The United States Coin Finder list is available in 2 formats: Microsoft Excel and PDF. The Microsoft Excel format allows you to keep track on your computer of the coin finds that you make. You simply check the box, enter a date, and save the worksheet. The PDF version of the Coin Finder list is great for printing to take along with you. The pictures can help you identify coins, and you can also mark when you found them and mark the date. The United States Coin Finder list is available on my Buy Me a Coffee page for absolutely free. Once you're on the Buy Me a Coffee page, you can read the description of the Coin Finder list here. Then you simply enter an amount in this box. You can enter 0 to get it absolutely free, or if you feel so inclined, you could enter $1, $2 if you'd like to donate. Then click the Get This button, enter your name or your social handle and your email address. Click the box to indicate you're not a robot. And then once your purchase goes through, if you'd like to leave some feedback as what you would like to see next, you can leave it in this box, or you can simply go and download your Coin Finder list. The Excel sheet will open a new window where you can save that, The PDF download will download to your computer. You can open that PDF file and you can print this to carry with you. Thanks for checking out this list, and I hope that you'll find it helpful whenever you're metal detecting to help mark your coin finds. As always, get out there swinging, keep digging, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.